if you take too many people's money that don't get results, your confidence sinks like the Titanic, and you're not going to be offering these niches much longer. And here's the problem: is if you're thinking about going one way or another, and you start charging patients six, seven, $8,000, our protocols aren't typically that expensive. We like to basically, under promise and over deliver. So we're usually around that 4 to 6,000, depending on the kind of the market. Other programs, they're charging like 8 to 10,000, partially because they have about 2,000 roughly in hard costs, right? With the rebuild of the lights, et cetera. So they're trying to make up for it, right? But I'll tell you what, if you take too many people's money that don't get results, your confidence sinks like the Titanic, and you're not going to be offering these niches much longer.
In order to get conversion, to get people to say, yes, I'll do your protocol, you got to be very confident in your protocol and in your opportunity to get them results. You kind of got to know what your batting average is, what your percentage of success is, and be able to then confidently look them in the eye and tell them, this is your odds, Mrs. Jones, of getting these results. You know, last year in my practice, we were able to help 84% of my neuropathy cases. I keep track every year to year, what my percent success rate is. The bottom line is, I tell docs when I consult with them, if you have a protocol that can help 80% of your cases to get at least 50% or greater relief, you got a pretty good protocol. If you can't get 80% of them better, then you got to tweak your protocol and enhance it in some way, shape, or form. So bottom line is, that's how you develop that clinical confidence, those track some of your results. So doctors that are adding a niche to their practice, I always coach them to track your results, at least your first year or two, so you know what you're doing, what kind of success rate you're getting. This is what I'm accomplishing in my own clinical practice, and you'll build a lot of confidence doing that.